Hey Aries, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. We're going to be doing a bonus tarot reading for you today. You've been so patient waiting for your tarot reading. I've been off at festivals doing tarot and it's just been a busy schedule. So I appreciate you and your patience. We're going to be doing your August tarot reading very soon. Today we're going to be asking tarot what's coming towards you. And I'm doing this with the intention that it is timeless. So whenever you see this, that is when it was meant to find you. That being said, be real with yourselves. Don't give your power away to tarot. It's just paper. We're the magic, right? So if anything resonates, pay attention. And if it does not resonate, then perhaps it wasn't your reading. And you can consider your rising or your moon sign. This is all just a vehicle for self-exploration. If you'd like for me to pray for you, send you my good juju, say hi in the comment section. That way I've got something that represents your energy that I can focus on. And let's get right into it. We're going to start with Oracle and get messages out. If you've never been to my channel before, I actually just only take the cards that fly out for you. I'm only the interpreter. You have 2 cards that flew out. And please consider hitting the like button at this point if you have not yet. Thank you so much. All right, so the first message is give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you, and know that your generosity will be returned to you many-fold in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, or other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. You know, and you'll hear this actually commonly where it's like it almost promotes abundance is to let things out too. That's a funny way of saying it, but like it's just this circle of energy. So even if it's the smallest of donations or tithing or anything to something that you, even if it's giving some old clothes to the Goodwill, whatever it is in your world, just to let go in order to make room for more abundance to come in. It's kind of a spiritual practice, and it can be like quite literally in the material world. So the second message for you, Aries, as you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. There's a theme here. This is a part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life purpose. And it's kind of funny because there's a little hidden contradiction. One is saying, hey, let go of stuff, tithing, donations. The other thing is like, hey, save for your future. But I think that I gotta say, I think it backs up what I was saying. In order to create more abundance, you need to let go of what you're not using. So that means energetically, that means literal, like clothes, or if you're willing to make a small donation somewhere, whatever it is. And then with that being said, saving, putting away for your future, but that also is energetic. So what does that mean to you? You know, what do you consider, what would be smart to stow away for yourself? Do you give too much energy away that does not serve you? Sometimes we give way too much power and energy to those who don't appreciate it, for example. And what that does is it doesn't feed us. Sometimes it does, you know, like when you give somebody a compliment and they're like, oh my God, thank you so much. And you can really feel that energy exchange. And it fills you up too. It fills your sails. But then there's giving energy, there's giving away, even overspending literally, where it depletes you. So paying attention to that. Let's get into your tarot. So only taking the cards that fly out. What do my Aries need to know? Please make it clear. At the bottom of the deck, we got the moon. If they fly out in reverse, that's how I read them at this channel. All right. For my Aries, what do they need to know? What do my Aries need to know at this time? Please make it clear. What do my Aries need to know at this time? You know what? I can tell you that this theme that we just got from our Oracle cards, it's going to continue. I can tell that this is going to be unpacking it. Love that we got the Sun card. Love that we got the High Priestess card. This is definitely glow up energy. Wow, you got all major arcana except for one. You also got only one out of these in reverse, which was the minor arcana. This is upside down for a reason. The Six of Pentacles talks about exactly what we're talking about. When it's upright, it's like generosity. It's actually accepting a gift, the exchange of gifts. It's like reciprocity. When it's upside down, it's the opposite, basically, right? So it's the cards around it are telling a very solid story, and they're really powerful. We start with the Judgment card. This is no joke. This is a big wake-up call. And there's a reason why, like, these people are climbing up out of their graves. It's very kind of creepy. Climbing up out of the graves and answering the call of this trumpet, this angel. This is like it's telling you, Aries, pay attention. And we've got the Hermit card. We've got both intuition cards sandwiching this reading. So the Hermit card is specifically like, that lantern represents internal wisdom, that which is inherent to you, right? You don't need to go to somebody else to be told what to do in this situation or this chapter in your life. You have the wisdom, but you cannot see that there's even a flame there if you don't have the contrast of the night, the dark, that which you can't see. So it's in those moments of dark or confusion or unknown that we can really see that lantern. Our internal wisdom lights up. So thank the darkness. Thank those situations that are cloudy. We don't often do that. We hate those moments. That's why. It's like we all can agree that those moments are uncomfortable, where things are cloudy, or we don't know what's next, or even sad or depressing. We all hate that, right? But those are the moments that you can hear that voice inside. And so that's what this is talking about. All right, we have the sun, bright light. This is bigger than a lantern. This is huge. There's a reason why the horse and the child are naked, okay? There's also a theme with naked people in your reading. No, but this is to demonstrate that there's nothing between them and the warmth of the sun to be happy. So there's no compromise, there's no fooling oneself, there's no self-denial. This is true happiness that you're headed towards. These are those moments where you wake up and you're like, oh my God, I cannot believe this is my life. I love my life. So this is the direction that you're headed in, Aries. We have the High Priestess, and she is the other really major intuitive card in the deck. Symbolized by this moon here as well. Remember that when we did the pre-shuffle, I looked at the bottom of the deck, you had the moon. So we're steering out of kind of the unknown. There's been a sense of a veil pulled over your life, either in the recent past, or currently. And this is your call to pay attention because you're navigating out of that. But you came in differently than you are going out. You are going out knowing yourself, or that lantern, because you discovered it in the dark. You discovered it in that contrast. Thank the contrast. Thank the dark. You know, there's this saying, and my mom used to always tell it to me, and I think she was kind of misquoting it, but I liked her style. Basically, when you stop running away from the boogeyman, you turn around to face him, you'll realize he's been chasing you with a gift the whole time. And so there's that irony about the Hermit. Okay, so let's unpack this now. And I can tell you this is going to be an extended, it's kind of a major message. So if you would like to, at the end of this reading, continue on with me, that link will be in the description box right below this video. You may have to expand it, and you'll see the link. All right, so let's get clarity on each one of these just to unpack further. The Judgment card, the big messenger, the answering to the trumpet, the call. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Hermit card. I love your reading. What is this Six of Pentacles upside down? Stop giving away to that which depletes you. But yet, it's time to let go of the things that are weighing you down. It's that funny little contradiction. But when you look closer, it's like you're making room. And it's almost being discerning, because you've got the savings card, right? What do you keep for yourself? What do you package up and keep for yourself for later? Where are your true resources? You got like all the major arcana coming out. Where are your true resources? What feeds you? Okay, so first of all, with our big Judgment card, the answer to the trumpeting angel, the wake-up call, pay attention. There is the ending, a major ending of a chapter. Death card rarely talks about real death. It's really just talking about a season in life, basically. Kind of like that moment where all the leaves on the trees wither, they must fall to make room for the next, all the new buds, you know? So if we hold on to the seasons in our lives, whether that's people, places, things, jobs that are no longer serving us, and we know it because they usually make us feel things that feel crappy, you know, they make us feel depressed and oftentimes, and Western medicine is going to say, here, take this pill and you will be okay. But and this is in respect to people who really do suffer from a chemistry set that is off. So there are those situations, and I'm not giving any advice whatsoever. I'm not a doctor, but I will say, when we do feel emotions, before you write it off as, this is just my body acting stupid, you know, maybe that is your navigation tool in life. Possibly, could it be that we were blessed with emotions, kind of like the nerves on our hands, to let us know that our hand's on the damn stove and it's burning, right? So what have your emotions been telling you? It's time to possibly let go of an old chapter so that you can make room for new things to come into your life. You know, those buds can come through and blossom. All right. And this came out with another card. And I love this card that it came out with. It's the Page of Cups. And if you look up the meaning of the Page of Cups, it's this youthful, fun, glimmer, glamour, sparkly energy. This is that sparkle of delight, like discovering something new around the corner that you did not expect. And that's, of course, symbolized by this fish in the goblet, right? Because I like to say, it's like, do you look into a cup expecting a fish? No. But could a fish survive in one? Yeah, with some water, for sure. So this is basically saying, let this thing go and you will be delightfully surprised with what's next. And then we have confirmation, right? Into the dark you go, the unknown, bravely. And that's when you can see your inner voice. That's when you're guided by these feelings, this intuition, and it's guiding you here. 10 of Cups, happy, happy. This is harmony, this is peace, this is fulfillment. And then we have this beautiful contradiction of, remember this upside down card, the minor arcana of 6 of Pentacles, saying, hey, this is, whatever this has been, it wasn't reciprocal. It wasn't a situation that was giving to you, it was taking from you. And what you need is total abundance. If you look up the Empress card, she represents total abundance. That's why she's symbolized as a pregnant woman. What could start out as so small could grow so large, right? And then we've got the Sun card. And this came out with 2 cards. This came out with a 3 of Cups upside down. And this came out with a 2 of Pentacles, this juggling. It seems that I'm talking to the Aries out there who have been compromised, specifically in a social situation. And maybe that was being pushed through peer pressure to be a certain way or to get along with a certain group of people. Maybe maybe some of you guys have felt a sense of sabotage or misunderstanding with those that you've been around. And it's made you feel like you needed a compromise. If you were to rewind this video by a couple minutes, to the point where I was describing what the sun meant, sorry, my cat's playing with the stand. I was talking about the naked kid and the naked horse here, and it's supposed to symbolize they don't need any clothing, they don't need anything between them and the warmth of the sun, right? You don't need anything. You don't need to compromise any longer. You know, this has been somehow compromising. You know, let me give you a couple examples, right? Like, this is that point where, let's say you're a mom or a dad and you're being pressured by the PTA or the other parents at school. You know, can you show up? Can you do this? You know, and feeling pressure and embarrassment or guilt if you don't show up and compromise your schedule in a way that depletes you, in a way that actually doesn't serve you and it hurts you. It's wonderful to give. And through your whole reading, there's been this fine line between giving for the right reasons and saving for yourself. So this is a situation where, I mean, a lot of people probably can't relate to the PTA thing. I don't have kids, so I can't even relate to it. But but I hope it was a helpful example. This is where it's depleting you. This group or this individual or two individuals, it's like you might be given in the wrong way or giving the wrong things. It's, I don't need to keep on going. So then we got the High Priestess, lastly, right? And we've got two major arcana. Our moon card came to visit us again. What you don't see around the corner, what's been hidden in the dark, and what your intuition is going to be helping you out with is this transformation, Temperance card. This is alchemy. So you are fully transforming. And that sounds really epic. It could be simply be you're getting to this point where you're like, oh no, I'm putting myself first and I'm going to pay myself first and I'm putting away something for myself in the future. And then I can spare this much. So it's first taking a look at what you need to thrive, to make your cup runneth over. And then whatever's left, that's what you've got to give to the Goodwill or to tithe or to give to your friends or to help out the PTA. You know what I'm talking about. At this point, we're at 16 minutes and I'm going to invite you to come on over to the extended where I'll be asking it for advice. And if this is where I leave you, thank you so much for joining me. I adore all of you and I'm looking forward to giving you your August readings that I'll be releasing this week. Take good care. Mwah.